What has been like the weirdest thing about playing in an empty arena for the most part this year? Like, what has been the thing that you've really had to like get accustomed to?
Just man, like we can really hear Coach Mack's voice on the sideline. We can hear his voice on the sideline. Like in the games, like in the crowded gym, at Creighton, bro, at the Jahenns
Right,
Center,
right.
bro, it's like
Yeah,
18,000. So you can kind of blame it on the fans when you don't hear him. Like, but now you hear every word. And you're like, oh man, like, I can't blame it on the fans. Like say, Coach, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you call that
right.
out. So that's definitely been funny, man. It's been funny. I'm sure like me and the guys, we talk about that all the time. It's definitely been funny hearing his voice, but just also like not just his voice, but like using our voices on the court because like with no energy, we gotta feed off each other and feed off the bench. So that's definitely been weird for us, but I think we coming along, man. Everybody getting like accustomed to it, so we're doing a good job, man.
Especially playing for Creighton, like you said, like it's 18,000 loud every single game. I'm kind of thinking about the contrast of you guys beating Seton Hall in that final game of the regular season last year, how loud it was. Like I could barely hear the announcers on the broadcast on TV to now I can really hear every single word that you guys are communicating on defense. I think like
Right.
from a fan standpoint, it's a very unusual situation, but it kind of helps you appreciate the game a little bit more, like
Oh, for sure.
because you're learning the nuances of the game that you wouldn't normally see on a TV broadcast.
Yep, for sure.
What has been your favorite place to play on the road in the Big East?
Favorite place to play on the road?
So I will say this, but I'll preface this by saying the announcer on the last game when I was watching the St. John's game said that you at some point you were something like 22 of 26 against St. John's. So is
Yes.
there is there something about playing St. John in
Hey,
particular? And does that translate into, when you're on the road on their campus or if you play St. John's at Madison Square that you just enjoy playing in New York, maybe? Is that
that's
one of
what
your favorite
I'm gonna
spots?
say that. I'm gonna say that because I have seen that, and a lot of people talk to me about that. Like, you must love playing against St. John's because you do
Right.
so good against them. But it's not just playing against them. I think it's just that New York feeling, man. You know how it is, like going to New York and like the mecca of basketball, playing to like the man that gym is like historic, bro. Like you know that,
Right.
and like man, just playing there, man. It's just obviously it's just something about that gym that bring the best out of you. And if we plan on campus, man, just that New York feeling. Those guys, they talk a lot of smack. They like to get into you, and it's just fun. It's just playing those type of games for me is fun, man, because that's how I grew up playing.
Yeah, that New York basketball culture is real. I got family from Brooklyn. I used to visit them in the summertime when I was young, man. I was not ready as a young Canadian boy when I went to
Yeah,
the park the first
you
time.
got to be ready. You have to be ready. You have to be
I was, man, they had to usher me off that court. I was not ready for sure.
ready. Man, yeah, you
So
got to be ready for that style.
your next game is at Butler, if I'm not mistaken. You're from Indiana. What are the odds that your family is able to kind of sneak into that historic gym and watch you play on Saturday?
Man, they texted me yesterday. They said, we will be there. We will be there on Friday. So if I can, I'm gonna probably spend some time with them. But I probably can't because of like the COVID protocol. So I probably
Yeah.
can't see them until like after the game. So that's cool. That's still cool with me. Just knowing that they in the gym and watching me play, especially in a gym like that, it's been good, man. And I'm just excited to see them because I haven't seen them until like Christmas, which wasn't too long ago. But it's always good seeing the fam. It's always good seeing the fam and playing against them and just listening to what they say about the game and how they felt about the game and stuff like that. So I'm excited, man. Obviously, I'm more excited to just like go in that place and possibly get a win because out of my 4 years being here, I never got a win in that gym. So that's that's
Right.
that's the goal, man. That's what me and the seniors were talking about, man. Just probably going in there, playing hard, man, and getting a win on that floor because we never done it.
Being back in the big or being in the Big East, I should say, this year notwithstanding, has that been kind of like a blessing for you to be able to see your family a little bit more? I'm
Mm-hmm.
assuming the trip to New Mexico was a lot more difficult than, going to Milwaukee or Chicago or, those places that are close to Indiana that your parents could probably drive to or however they get there.
Right now, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely been good. I like I said, like when I made my decision, it was kind of easy. It was close to home because I think from New Mexico, a drive to New Mexico was like a day, bro. And that was like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have my parents on
24
the road.
hours for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not gonna have my parents on the road for a whole day just to
Right.
come see me. So nah, they made 2 games at New Mexico, and then we obviously at New Mexico we played. we played. It was a non-conference game at Illinois State, so they was able to make that game, and it was good. And obviously, the Vegas, because New Mexico plays a conference tournament in Vegas, so
Right.
my family came down to that. But it's definitely been good being in the Big East, man, because you got, like you said, you got teams like Milwaukee, Chicago, Indiana, and it's been good, man. It's just been good for them. I know it's good for them to hit the road sometimes and come see us play.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. So,
Yeah.
final point for today, you guys are 10-2 so far. Obviously playing some great basketball, a little bit of a rocky start losing to Marquette to start the Big East regular season, but you guys have righted the ship. What do you guys need to continue to do and continue to build on in order to continue to play well?
We just need to keep doing what we're doing, playing the right way, man. Keep being unselfish like how we are, and just doing what we do, man. Listening to Coach Mack and following his game plan offensively and defensively, and keep doing what we're doing.